Bafetu. This is Trump guys here. So, this is your FTC mentor guys. So, guys, I'm sorry guys. I took a lot of time guys to upload video here on YouTube guys. The thing is, I was busy with schoolwork guys. So, I hope y'all are good and I hope y'all have made like a lot of profits guys from our last week trades guys. So, without any waste of time, guys, let us quickly go to the chat, guys. This is Ger30. So today, guys, we're going to focus on Ger30, Nas 100, US30, gold, and US oil, guys. So now this is a current trade. This is what is happening right now, guys. So let me just dive in more deeper, guys. So you know how it is, guys. Before we could trade, guys, we have to what we have to outline our highs and lows, our support and resistance, our what do we call this? We call it our zones, guys. So now I have indicated our support and resistance. This is our support right there. This one is it is our resistant line, guys. So now we have to do what we have to point out our zones where the market was what was maybe taking a turning point or maybe was reversing it. So as you can see guys right here guys how the market has been moving guys. It started over here guys with a sell, then it went up again but it failed to what it failed to cross this area, then it went down to gain enough momentum, then after a lot of time it came back to the upside guys. So which did what which it crossed that level, then it went up again, then it went down giving us a correction, down again, correction impulsively, there's correction impulsively. So now I think we're heading for what we're heading for the buys. We are heading for the buys guys. I think now we are heading for the buys. Ish. So for that let me do it once again. So you know how it is, guys. Before we could get into trades, we need to see the nature of the pair, guys, of which it is what it's a German 30. We need to see how it has been doing, guys. So now, so it is what it is, guys. So now we're having a what? Yeah, we're having. Actually, I'm sorry for that. We're having a double bottom here, guys. So you know how it is. Once we're having a double bottom or maybe a double top, we are experiencing what a reversal point, guys. That is why now we're having a what a buy right here, guys. So now let me just quickly dive in more deeper, guys, because this is a current trade that we are in. Because I took a trade like right here. I took a trade like right here, of which it was a what? It was a buy after the market broke above the structure right here. So now I'm willing to take my profits like right here. You know how it is, guys. We're not supposed to take the trades up until it reaches our higher side because what's happening to into the market is because of that the market tends to do what it tends to like yeah, it tends to like go to your direction. It tends to go to your direction. Then when it reaches to a certain zone or certain area that was a busy like that was a sensitive area, it turns out to go what to go down again to retest that area. Let us say it was going exactly this way. Then when it reaches this part, it decides to what to go down in a correction manner before it could what continue to the upside. That's why I'm saying that I'm waiting to take profits right here, guys. This is how I see it, guys, in Ger30. In Ger30, guys, this is my favorite pair. This is my favorite pair. I like trading my favorite pair, guys. So moving on, guys, we are in US30. We are in US30, guys. Not US30, US100, which is Nasdaq. So let me clean it so fast, guys. Baje, Zafilo, Baje. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy. Never mind my happiness, guys. I'm so happy because yo, has been one of those days, guys, when we have to like be happy when the market is going to your direction, guys. So now, as you can see, now we're having our what our support and resistance. This is our support, this one is our resistance, guys. So let me quickly outline this one right here. This is our another what sensitive area. So we might be seeing that we're having more buys. We're having more buys on US100, because when we supposed to be like analyzing it, when we are analyzing it, guys, we can see that the market, it closed above the structure right there, then it went up. So let me just highlight it. Yes, it's very tough. Yeah, it's very tough. It's very tough. It's very tough. It is very tough. In NAS 100, it is very tough in NAS 100. We might be seeing buys, guys. It's a clear buy right here, guys. But you know how it is. The only way that we could say that we're having a continuation of price is when the market has been done. Is when the market, let's say, gives us a what the correction right there before it could move to the upside, and giving us another big correction right there, so we can get the what, so we can get an entry for a buy, guys. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing, guys, because I might say like this one, it is a what, it is a double bottom right here. It is a double bottom right there. So you know, when we see a double bottom, guys, we're only looking for the buyers, not the sales. We're only looking for the buyers. So this is how I see now sound red, guys. This is how I see now sound red, guys. If the market decides to what, to break this area right here, if Nasamre decides to break this area right there and give us a what, a clear correction, that is when we be like looking for what, we be looking for buys, guys. But you know how it is. If it doesn't give us a what, a break, a break above the structure right here, guys, we might be looking for what, we might be looking for more sales to the downside up until it reaches this area right there, of which is a what, it's a measure, of which it's a major support rectangle shape right here, guys. So that will be giving us a what, a first, this one is a second, no, this one is a first, this one is a second confirmation, this one will be our second confirmation for what, for more buys. that will be a second confirmation for more buys up until right here, guys. Because on the upper level, guys, what we're seeing is like a first touch right here, is a second touch right here. So we'll be waiting for what, for a third touch right here before the market will be reversing to the downside. Because when you can go to the daily time frame, we might be seeing that the overall that we're looking for, it's a what? It's a sell. What we're looking for, it's a sell, because the market, it was testing this area right here. So it has done testing it. So now you're supposed to be waiting for it to go to the upside before you can go to the downside up until right here, guys. Because of this structure right here. Because of the structure, the overall structure in a daily time frame. Because of overall structure in a daily time frame, guys. So let me just quickly move on to another setup, guys, because I just want to do a quick video here, because I don't want to waste time, guys. I really do not want to waste time. So moving to another one, which is a what? It's a US30. It's a US30. This one. We analyze the same way, guys. The same way we're supposed to analyze in the same way we analyze into in the previous indices, guys. So this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing in what, in US30 in H1 time frame, guys. Okay. So now, since we have indicated our highs and lows, and what they now support and resistance, uh, so now what I'm seeing right there is that the market might be giving us a what, what's happening now. Okay. Instead, guys, I might be saying that the market has broken above the structure right here, but we have to wait until it breaks this rectangle shape right here, guys. So we could get so we could be more clear about what we should be expecting, guys. But you know how it is. If it is already broken above the structure, we have to wait for at least a correction before we could head again forward for another increase of buys, guys. This is what I'll be waiting for. So if it doesn't, guys, we might be experiencing sells. So that might be a what? That might be a clear breakout, guys, right here. It might be a clear breakout if the market decides to go back into our what? Into our trend line, guys. So let me just redo it again. Let me just redo it again so I could be sure. This is an H4 right here. We only left with a 1 hour 16 minutes. We only left with 1 hour 16 minutes. I could say like this one. It's a what? It's a breakout. It's a breakout, guys, because we are having a what? Impulsive correction, impulsive correction, impulsive correction, impulsive correction. Then there was a change of direction, impulse correction. It's a breakout structure right there. Then there was an impulse, but in a correction manner. Then it gives out a what? It gives out a correction right there before it went down. So now we're experiencing a what? We're experiencing a double bottom right here. So when you experience a double bottom, we might be seeing more buys. But if it doesn't, then it might be creating a what? A correction right there before it could move to the downside. Because what we're waiting for right now is the market to go to this area, to go to this area. We're waiting for the price to go to this area right here, to get to this area right there, so it could give us a what? A clear double bottom. So you know how it is when the market gives us a clear double bottom. With me, we will be like looking out for the buys. We'll be looking out for the buys, guys. This is what I'm looking for on on US30. On US30, this is what I'm looking for, guys. So for me, I will not like enter right now. I'll just wait for the market to either break below this, no, to break above this support, to break above the support, not support, the resistance line to turn into a support before we could get a buy. So if it doesn't, it will just create a correction right there. So we could continue. So we could continue with a what? With a sell right there. I'm sorry for that, guys. So we could continue with a sell right there up until right there, guys. Of which it will be a what? A short term sales. It will be a short term sales, guys. So moving on, guys. We're moving on to US oil. We are moving on to US oil right now. So let me just limit so we could understand what's really going on right there. We have to start from the bottom, start from the bottom, start from the bottom, from the bottom. This is an H4, this is an H4, guys. So now, okay, so now since we have what? We have outlined our what? Our highs and lows, of which we call them the what? Support resistance. This this is a clear what? This is a support right here, guys. This one is a resistance. No, this one is a support. That one is a resistance. This one is a what? It's a minimum. It's a minimum resistant level. Again, this one it is resistant level. So what I'm seeing right there, guys, is that we're having a what? A clear, we are experiencing a clear double bottom right here, guys. So you know, after double bottom, we should wait for what? We should wait for confirmation for buys. If we're having double top, we should wait for confirmations for what? For sales. Okay, so now we have to dive more deeper into at least H1. Wow, I like this setup. I like this setup. Let me like quickly analyze this part right here. Oh, 26 minutes, 25 minutes. 22 seconds. Oh, time is not on my side, guys. Okay, so now we're having a what? We're having like first touch. This is a second touch. This one is a third touch. We might be having a clear correction before we could move to the upside. This is what I'm saying, guys. So thank you very much for watching this video. I love you guys.